1, 2, 3, come on!
Chapter 1 Introduction of Commerce and Business. Today we are going to study about business and its features. What is business? Business is a part of economic activities and is done to earn profit. It is done by an individual or a group of individuals. Business can be defined in many ways. Let us see the definition of business now. According to Prof.Haney, business activities are all those activities which are directed towards the production and processing of wealth. The term business also refers to the organized efforts and activities of individuals to produce and sell goods and services for profit. Now we are going to see the features of business. The first point, economic activity. Business is an economic activity. The intention of carrying out any business is to earn money. Business is not conducted for satisfying sentimental needs of a person. Business activity is purely monetary. It is an economic activity as it is undertaken to earn money or livelihood. It is not because of love, affection, feelings, and sentiments. The next point, second one. Two parties. Business includes production and distribution. Every business transaction involves exchange. For carrying out any exchange, two parties are required. These two parties are the seller and the buyer. There is an oral or written agreement between the buyer and the seller to buy or sell the goods or services. Every business transaction involves an exchange. Minimum two parties are required for exchange, that is, the seller and the buyer. Business transaction is a result of an agreement between the buyer and the seller, which may be oral or written. The next point, third one, profit motive. Business is basically conducted to earn profit. Every businessman tries to get maximum profit out of the business. Profit is required for the businessman to earn the livelihood and also for the survival of the business. It is also required for the expansion of business. Thus, profit plays a vital role in business. The basic purpose of business is to earn the profit from its activities. Businessmen try to maximize profits either by increasing the volume of sales or reducing its costs. It is the spine of business which keeps the business going on in the long term. The amount of profit may differ from business to business. The fourth point, production of goods and services. Business has two aspects. One is production of goods and services and distribution of them. Goods are produced by the industries. Providing of services also form an important part of business activities. Before exchanging the goods and services, they should be produced by business enterprises. Goods are either manufactured or procured from the supplier with the aim of selling it further to the consumers for profit. Fifth point, exchange of goods and services. Goods and services are exchanged for money or money's worth. It is a business activity as there is a seller and a buyer and they exchange goods or services for a value. In modern days, almost all the transactions are carried out with money as a medium of exchange. In case of very few transactions, goods are exchanged for goods. Business involves transfer of goods and services directly or indirectly with money. Monetary exchange is the exchange with money. Example, buying notebook for cash. On the other hand, in case of barter exchange, goods and services are exchanged for some other goods and services. Example, wheat is exchanged for rice. Next point, sixth one, dealings in goods and services. In case of business, goods or services are bought and sold. There cannot be business without the exchange of goods or services. Goods can be consumed and services of different types like banking, insurance, etc. Services are also exchanged for the value. The next point, seventh one, continuity in dealings. Continuity is most important in case of any business. Business requires regularity. Business activity should be carried on for a longer time. A transaction carried on only for one time or few times cannot be called as a business activity. Example, sale of old motor cars cannot be considered as a business activity. The next point, eighth one, uncertain returns. The returns in any business are not fixed. They are uncertain and fluctuating. The profit of business is not fixed or guaranteed. In business, the returns are never predictable. Businessman may earn profit or suffer a loss. The next point, ninth one, risk element. Business is exposed to many risks. These risks arise out of some unforeseen circumstances or wrong decisions or misjudgments of the businessman. A businessman cannot avoid the risk, but he can minimize the risk by taking proper steps. Some risk can be transferred to insurance company. The last point, 10th one, customer satisfaction. Customer is an integral part of any business activity. Without a customer, there cannot be buying or selling. Businesses need customers to fulfill their monetary objective, and therefore customer satisfaction is the most important part of any business activity. Modern thinking on business gives topmost priority to customer satisfaction. If the customers are satisfied, there will be more sale and profit to the business. Hope you all have understood the features of business.
1, 2,